wrote that out. Cut.
Hey guys, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Allana Maunai.
Hi.
And we are doing a Young Artist Series interview. I'm super excited to be back. Haven't done one in a while, so thank you. So just kind of tell me about your story and kind of what you're doing here out in LA, and yeah, we'll just go from there.
Okay, so I graduated high school, okay, and I went to performing arts school. That was super dope. Learned how to act, got talented, thanks God. Then I went to New York City and I did 2 years in New York and then 2 years in LA, and I went to college in both of those places, and so did she.
Yes,
and that's how we met.
Yes.
And yay, the love was begun.
Yes.
It started. And then after that, I actually got a job in a movie theater, and I started working at ArcLight, and I was the dome greeter. So every time they had like big shows and stuff, I'd be like, "Hi guys, welcome to the ArcLight. Today you're gonna be watching whatever the heck for however the heck long."
Yeah.
Like that was my job. And one day I was like, you know what? I came out here to act and model. I did not come out here to introduce people who are acting and modeling and stuff. And I was like, okay, screw this. And then I quit my job out of nowhere with no plan. I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I warned my mom that I was thinking about doing it like a week before, and she was like, well, I believe in you no matter what you do. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. And then I did it. And she was like, are you crazy? But I did it anyway. And after that, I kind of just like let go and let God. I'm really vibey as a human being, so I just decided that I was gonna be fine. The universe had my back, and lo and behold, I'm not dead. So it did. Thank you, God.
Got through it.
Yes. I've been kind of going ever since. I've been acting and modeling. I did like Wiz Khalifa music video, and I've done some commercials.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah. So if you guys, you should go watch that. I'm cool
should.
Sometimes. I'm auditioning as constantly as I can. I just got a new agent, which is working, grinding, doing.
That's awesome. What's probably your favorite project so far that you've done?
Oh, that's so hard.
Yeah. The one that you learned the most, or the most challenging.
Okay, most challenging underwater photo shoot. I did it last year.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
you literally have to drown yourself on purpose. So you have to like let all of the air out of your body and then still look elegant and everything. And I'm like feeling like I'm gonna die. Because he's like, no, just die. What? I think I learned what it is to completely let go and just trust yourself, because like your body is not gonna let you die.
Yes.
Because at one point I felt like I was gonna die and my body was like, no fam, live. So I had to trust myself completely, and I think that was like a really good lesson for me to learn.
What advice would you give to someone else? They're trying to act or model.
I think my best advice, and this is not gonna be the typical answer that everybody gives, like I'm not that guy, sorry.
But that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my answer.
Yeah.
Get your mind right. Like, focus on yourself, develop a sense of self-love, make sure that you're giving to others. Like, the era of the go-getter is gone. It's a go-giver. I'm really adamant about being a go-giver in my life. I like to make sure that I'm giving the amount of value that I'm receiving from the world. And when you come from that mindset, you come from that place of love, you will be more abundant, and the world will give back to you because you're giving. So like, get there. Think this.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah,
I
focus
like
on that.
What got you into this? When did you decide, I want to be a model, or I want to be an actor?
Interesting question you just asked me. So to be honest with you, I have struggled a lot with being the jack of all trades, because I act, I sing, I dance, I model, I do a lot of stuff. I like do makeup, I do all these things.
Yeah.
And the thing is like I've always known since I was 3 years old. Like I remember watching the Peaches and Cream video. Don't judge me. I remember, but that used to be my favorite song when I was like 3, and I thought it was like the littest song ever. First of all, why was my mother letting me listen to this? But she let me listen to it anyway. And I love that song, so she just let me have it. But I remember at that, like that's the image that I have in my head when I think of I want to be a star. I decided that in general from like 3 years old, and I know that that's always kind of been in me. I've never let that part go. But what kind of star I want to be, I think I'm just now figuring that out. Excuse my language. I'm just not figuring that out. When I was at AMDA, I actually wrote a lot of music while I was there, and I didn't really give it any thought that like, oh, I'm writing music. I was just like writing from my soul.
Yeah.
And what I'm finding now is that I'm trying a bunch of different things, and I'm playing, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm still popping, like no matter what I'm doing. But I'm finding more and more that the thing that I'm keeping to myself, which is my music, because I'm scared of the world, the thing that you fear is the thing that it probably is. And that's the only thing I'm scared to put out.
Yeah.
So I'm learning that probably gonna be a pop star. It's actually been the goal since I was like 3, just didn't know.
Yeah, I feel like I've had that with dance, because I haven't really been dancing as much. And then like recently I was like, you know what? No. And I'm freaking terrified. terrified of the
Do
dance.
it.
I'm like, "Ugh." But yeah,
You gotta do it.
Yeah, you just gotta do it.
I've been reading a lot of books. I've learned to, I mean, I knew how to read, but like, I've learned to be a reading person. What I've like kind of learned from that experience of going through those books and everything is that the things that you're scared to do, so like I'm scared to sing in front of people. Sometimes I'm scared to post on Instagram because I think like, oh, is this too risky? Am I like, you know, gonna destroy my career for posting this one picture? It like terrifies me, right?
Mm.
But the things that you're scared of are the things that you care about enough to have passion about them. When you're scared of what you're doing, that is the thing you're supposed to be doing. I'm learning that the hard way.
That's
so
totally.
write down the things you're scared of, figure out which one's the right one. That's the one. I've been watching her channel. Okay, I'm a subscriber, don't hate. I'm one of you and now I'm in the video, just saying. Okay. No, but I actually really like your content because the thing is like that budgeting thing that you did, I'm gonna watch this video and try. I use
Yay,
it!
that's
So
awesome.
thank you! Success story, her budgeting thing, functional. Look at my apartment. I didn't die.
Super helpful because it shows you, as I'm
Yeah.
sure you've seen, like, oh, how fast it can go, or maybe even
Yeah.
have more than you think, and how to where to put it.
I think for me, it really helped in the sense that like, I'm an actor, okay? I'm a model. I do a lot of different jobs all the time. There's no like one job that's paying me constantly like a 9 to 5.
Right.
So to have a space where I can be like, okay, I made $300 today. Okay, I made $1,000 today. Like it gives me the space to be like, what the heck is actually in my account right now?
Right.
Where is it coming from and when will it get to me? Like it gives me the means to do that. So that was really freaking helpful. So thank you for
Yay.
saving my
I'm
life.
so happy to.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just gotta get better at doing it.
Yeah, it's one of those things like for me, like when I come home from work or you know you come home from a gig, just open up and do it right away.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
That's smarter.
That way, like if you do it every day versus like even once a week, I feel like depending on what your
Yeah.
schedule is, it can be a lot to try and like.
Because usually I do it on Sundays and I'll like write down everything in my planner so that way by Sunday it's all written there at least and then I can just transfer it to the computer. But
Yeah.
maybe just doing it straight to the computer right after, that might be smarter.
Because then you can see right away versus like
Got it.
you write it down but you don't know again until you look at this.
You guys watch Alex's budgeting video. I'm certain there's going to be a thingy up here above my head in some
Yes.
capacity.
Probably
Tap that.
here.
Yeah. And go watch that video and then let me know. Should we do it like once a week or is it a better tactic to do it right after? Comment that below. Can't curse. Comment below.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
She's awesome. And ooh, okay. I have a thing I want to say.
Okay, say it.
So every day when I walk out my door, this is a fun fact about Allana that no one else on the internet knows. Thank Alex for this. There is a picture of me on my door in like my power like vibe, right? And on top of it, it says something. Hold on, I gotta remember what it says. I know what it says. Prove yourself to yourself. You didn't wake up today to be mediocre. Remember that, because that's really helpful. And I have like quotes and stuff all over the house. But it's really important to realize that like, you're not waking up just to exist. You want to do something beyond that. Like let yourself want that because that's why you're here. Like why did you come to this earth? You chose to be here. Even though there's like people who think different things. I personally think that we chose to be here. We were like, Earth looks lit right now, let's go. Because like, we're a spirit, so
Yeah.
we float. Like even when you die, you can't imagine not being. You're a human being, right? So like you're still gonna be here in a different capacity and you have to know that you're here for a reason. And even if that reason is like, I'm gonna give birth to my kids and they're gonna be the best thing ever. Yes, chick, do it. But no, like you wake up to do something here. Do things. With the D-O, that's the thing I'm learning. Do, act. Stay off your phones. After you watch this video, go do something with your life. It's a dopamine, right? So it breaks up your time. And when you do like 5 minutes every hour, by the end of the day, you've done like however much time. I don't know, I'm not mathing right now. But
Yeah.
it takes
adds
you away
up.
from the things that you actually want to be doing with your life. Don't keep consuming content that's bad for you and unhealthy. I have friends who are also models and stuff, and they find themselves following other beautiful models on their feed all the time and getting upset and depressed with themselves because they're like, oh, well, I don't look like that, or I don't, you know, my body isn't that, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, it's about what you choose to see when you look through your feed. Because when I go through my feed, I'm like, oh, I want a picture just like that. You know what I mean? And I find it as more of an inspiration of how I can become versus being like, oh, my life is over. Like, why do I not? My boobs. Like, so you find that in yourself, and that's my best advice.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Allana.
Thank you for having
coming.
me.
And I'll put all of her information down below as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.